Hi everyone, hi cooler kids, how are all my boys and girls doing? Hope you're well, I hope you had a lovely weekend, I hope you really enjoyed the rain. In today's morning ring, I've asked Buddy Bear to join me again because we're talking about something that he really loves, things that fly. Can you tell me what flies? Hot air balloons fly, helicopters fly, big aeroplanes fly, even rocket ships fly. They might not have wings, but they still fly up into the sky, all the way into space. Can you tell me the difference between a helicopter and an aeroplane? They are different. We are going to show you today. This is your helicopter. Cole made this out of Lego. The difference with a helicopter is that it has these. Can you see them turning? That one and the little one on the side. Those are called your rotors. These are very cool. You know what they do? They allow the helicopter to go straight up, straight down. The helicopter can fly from side to side. And the pilot in the helicopter can fly forward and back. That allows the helicopter to fly wherever it can. Can land on top of a mountain. Can land on top of a building. That's why helicopters are really helpful for us. Helicopters can be used for firefighters that need to go out into the forests if there are big fires. Helicopters can be used for the police. Not just policemen drive on the road. You get policemen that fly in police helicopters. That's right. You get helicopters that help with the Air Force. That's where Russell used to fly, my husband. With the Navy, with NSRI. They help when there are accidents out at sea. Helicopters can be used for many things. At the bottom of the helicopter, you see these here. Those are not wheels. Those are called skids. That allows the helicopter to come and to land wherever it needs to land. Very cool. Buddy Bear told me that he wants to be a helicopter pilot one day. Now, here is what we call a fixed wing plane. Cole made this out of Lego as well. Can you see the difference between the helicopter and the fixed wing? That's right, boys and girls. These have two wings and they're fixed because they can't move. Most big aeroplanes don't have propellers on the front. They have the big jet engines out the back. What makes it different, a fixed wing aeroplane to a helicopter, it's got wheels. So an aeroplane will be on the runway and the pilot wants to take off. He has to drive along the runway, and as he comes around, then he takes up, and he takes off into the sky. When the big plane wants to come back down again and land, he can't just plop down and land. No, he'll crash. He has to come down, see the runway, come, put his landing gear down, put the wheels down, land, and he, that's right, lands onto the runway. That's the big difference between a helicopter and a fixed wing. I know that you're going to do some really cool artwork at home. You can make a hot air balloon. I'm going to send you some pictures. You can make an aeroplane using ice cream sticks. You can even make an aeroplane using a peg. I'm sure mummies will be able to let you use a peg. I also found a very cool song. You know the song that I used to sing? Not always in morning ring, but sometimes before we used to have lunch, and I used to hum it. But I'm not going to hum it this time. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Guess what? I found a song, and it's about helicopters, and you sing it to the same tune as I'm a little teapot. So I'm going to sing it for you. It goes, I'm a helicopter, watch me fly. I fly so low and I fly so high. I fly straight forward and I fly backwards too. I fly from side to side, that's what helicopters do. That's right. Isn't that cool? I'm going to take a picture and send it to your mums so that you can also learn to sing it. So when I see you again, you can sing it for me. Now I've got some very cool things in my house, but I can't walk around and show you with my phone because my phone keeps on going all wobbly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take pictures and I'm going to send you, and they are pictures of lots and lots of different types of helicopters that are in Cole's bedroom. And there's a picture of a wooden propeller from a real plane from a long time ago. It doesn't fly anymore. It was made out of wood, so you must know how heavy it is. I've also got some very cool pictures to show you when my husband Russell used to fly, and he put out fires in Cape Town, and he flew with the NSRI. Those are guys that are out at sea, and if there's a boating accident or somebody's sick on a ship, then they would have called the helicopters, the Air Force pilots, to come and help them. So my boys and girls, I really hope that you enjoyed this lesson today, and I miss you so much. And I want you to promise me that you're going to keep on working hard at home, help mummies and daddies, clean up, tidy up and pack away your toys. It's really important. I know sometimes you don't feel like it, but you know what? It's important to do those things because you know that you're helping your mummies and your daddies. Help in the kitchen, help in the garden, help wherever you can. Even Buddy Bear helps me sometimes in the kitchen. If he can't make food, he sits and he talks to me, and that's also good. I love you and I miss you lots and lots like jelly tots. And Buddy Bear misses you too. Bye boys and girls.
Hello everybody and welcome to DebbieDoo.tv. Are you ready to sing 2 transport songs with me? All aboard! Goes the train now, goes the train now, goes the train now, then the whistle blows, toot toot, toot toot, and round, 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 go the boss wheels, round, 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 go the boss wheels, round, 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 go the boss wheels, then you honk on the horn, honk, 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 and chug, 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 goes the boat now, chug, 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 goes the boat now, chug, 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 goes the boat now, then the horn blows, boom, 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 and vroom, 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 goes the car now, vroom, 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 goes the car now, vroom, 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 goes the car now, then you beep on the horn, beep, 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 'cause you can go anywhere, whether near or far. You can go anywhere in a train, bus, boat, or car. Well done! Alright, it's time to fly like an airplane. Here we go! My aeroplane, aeroplane, take me high, so that I might touch the sky. You can take me here and there. You can take me anywhere. My aeroplane, aeroplane, take me high, so that I might touch the sky. You can take me here and there. You can take me anywhere. My aeroplane, my aeroplane, my aeroplane, my aeroplane, take me there. All right, everybody, let's come in for a landing. Here we go. What a safe landing. Well done today, everybody. It was so much fun singing about a train, a bus, a boat, a car, and an aeroplane with you. All right, it's time to give yourselves a clap, give yourselves a pat, give yourselves a cuddle and say hip, hip, hooray! Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you all again soon. Until then, remember, Debbie Doo says, keep singing. Bye for now.
Sing, sing with me. Come on and sing along. So much to learn about. It'll make you want to shout, Blippi!
Whoa! A helicopter toy! Look at what's behind me! A real helicopter! Will you come ride it with me? Let's go! Look at where I'm at. I'm inside the helicopter. And this is the instrument panel. And look at all the really cool gauges it has on it. But I don't want to teach you that. I want to teach you how to fly the helicopter. Before you fly it, you gotta put on your seatbelt. So let's do that first. Just like in a car. Gotta buckle up. Okay, and now this is the cyclic. This is what controls the helicopter to go left, right, forward, backwards, and then down here, whoop, that is the collective. This makes the helicopter go down or up, down or up. So now you can go, whoa, I'm flying a helicopter. And then down here, you put your feet on pedals, and this is what makes the helicopter spin left and right. Whoa! Whoa! Now it's time for you to see what it's like riding inside a real helicopter. That's Captain Ron I'm with. Whoa! There we go! We have liftoff! Whee! Do you see me? Hey! Okay, now let's go on an adventure and see what we can find while riding inside the helicopter. We saw a blue and white train. Wow, look at it go. And a harvester and a tractor. They're harvesting corn. Wow, the wagon is almost full. Whoa! It was so much fun flying in the helicopter. There I am. Then we went to a marina. Wow, look at all the boats. Ooh, a freeway. This is what it looks like from really high in the sky. Whoa! I was spinning just like how a helicopter spins. Oh, let me teach you the parts of the helicopter. This is the main rotor. That's the thing that spins to provide lift so the helicopter can fly. And then this right here, that's the mast. It holds the main rotor there to the cab. And the cab is where the pilot and the co-pilot fly the helicopter from. And how the helicopter flies, it gets its power from the engine compartment. There's so many things inside there, like the transmission, the fuel, and the exhaust, just to name a few. But then this long thing back there, That's the tail boom, which holds the tail rotor back there, which controls the spinning left and the spinning right. Whoa! There's so many great things on a helicopter. Oh, you can't forget one thing. The landing skids. That's how the helicopter can land on dirt, rocks, concrete, gravel, anything you want. Whoa! I love helicopters. Helicopters have some really funny nicknames. You want to hear some of them? You can call them helos, whirlybirds, copters, and choppers. Whoa! 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 High up in the air! Whoa! Whoa! Helicopters can be used to lift heavy items, and some of those helicopters can lift up to 88,000 pounds. That's about 40,000 kilograms. And to put that into perspective, that's about 4 school buses. Whoa, that's heavy. That was so much fun learning about helicopters with you. Thanks for watching. Hey parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, babysitters, teachers, whoever you are, I want to ask you for 2 favors. First, if you have a YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, I would love for you to connect with me so then you know when a brand new Blippi video is released. And the second favor is, I have a brand new coloring book. It's my first coloring book, actually, and it's titled Blippi Coloring Book, Machines and Animals. Wow, there's 24 pages. Oh, if your youngster is at that age that needs to express some creativity, coloring is a great way. And what better way than a Blippi coloring book? Oh, look, that's me, and I'm flying in an airplane. Oh, and then, a piggy. That's an animal, and it's in the mud. That'd be fun to color. And then me operating a backhoe. Ooh. And then, some fishies. Oh, me in a spaceship. Anywho, there's plenty more where that came from. Your youngster will love this book, and I ask you to go check it out at blippi.com. Well, anywho, thanks so much for the support. See you again. Bye-bye.
Come on everyone, Let's make learning fun. Blippi, Blippi. So much to learn about. It'll make you want to shout, Blippi!
If your youngster enjoys my videos, go to blippi.com where you can purchase and download my videos. So then you can watch on the go, anywhere and everywhere, with no cellular data or Wi-Fi needed.
Sometimes on a nice, clear day, we get to see something special in the sky. A hot air balloon. Have you ever seen one? Have you ever wondered how a hot air balloon works? How does it get up there? And how does it stay up there? Well, it's all about the air. There's nothing special inside the balloon that makes it float. It's just the same air that we're breathing right now. So how does that keep the balloon up there? Well, even though you can't see it, air isn't nothing. It's something. Air is made of matter. Anything that you can touch or feel or that takes up space is made of matter. So air is made of matter, just like water is made of matter. And so are the clothes you're wearing and the food you eat. Even your body is made of matter. So what kind of stuff is matter made of? It's made of tiny things called molecules that are way too small to see, but they're there. So both inside and outside the balloon, there are many molecules of air moving around and taking up space. But you know what's fun about molecules? When they heat up, they start to move differently. That's right. When something gets warm, the molecules that it's made of start to move around faster, bouncing around and spreading out. And that's the important part. They spread out. So let's think about how that would happen in a hot air balloon. When the balloon is on the ground and ready to go, it has some air inside it. And that air is the same temperature as the air outside of the balloon. So the air molecules are all moving around at the same speed and are just as far apart from each other, both inside and outside of the balloon. But then the balloon pilot makes the air inside the hot air balloon hot. You see, these balloons don't have engines like airplanes do. They have big heaters that send flames up into the balloon. So when the pilot turns on the flames, it heats up the air inside it. That makes the molecules of air start bouncing around inside, and they start to get further and further apart from each other. As these molecules spread out, they start to fill up the balloon even more. And when those molecules of air inside the balloon start to take up more space, we say that the air becomes less dense. Soon, the air inside the balloon becomes less dense than the air outside. Now, maybe you remember when we talked about why some things float and other things sink. We learned that things that are less dense than water will float to the top, while things that are more dense will sink. And the same is true with our balloon. The hot air inside the balloon is less dense than the cool air outside, so the balloon can float up. In fact, warm air always floats up. Have you ever noticed that in the winter, when you have the heater on, the downstairs of your house is usually a lot cooler than the upstairs? That's because the warm air in your house is rising to the top. So in a hot air balloon, the hot, less dense air inside the balloon rises up on top of the cooler, denser air outside, and that makes the balloon rise. Now, how does the balloon get back down? Well, the pilot opens a flap at the top of the balloon that lets the hot air out. As the balloon fills with cooler, denser air, it begins to sink gently back down to the ground. It may be hard to believe that something so big can be carried by little molecules we can't even see, but that's what makes hot air balloons and science so amazing. Do you have a question about anything else that floats or flies? Do you want to know how something works? Then ask a grown-up for help and leave us a comment below, or send us an email to kids@thescishow.com. We'll see you next time.